Always wanted to have Christmas in Turkey.
Is that a Christmas joke?
For me? No. Never.
So isn't it time you unwrapped your present?
Oh, I think so.
Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to the James Bond Complex, the podcast where we discuss and rejoice in the James Bond phenomena in all its shapes and forms, from Fleming to the films and everything in between.
Ho, 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 ho.
Ho, ho, ho. Very well played there, Matthew. And it's a special episode. It's a debriefing of sorts, but of a different variety.
It's a
Multifaceted debriefing.
holiday?
It is. It's a holiday debriefing. We're recording this on Saturday, December the 8th, 2018. Christmas is just around the corner. It's pretty freaking cold outside right now in Montreal.
It's terribly cold. I had to break out the, I called it my anti-cold armor because it's so thick and warm inside. I have another coat I used until this morning. But
I got to bring out my my Dr. No anti-nuclear contamination suit.
You mean the pink one?
No, the translucent one.
Oh, the transparent one. Okay.
Yeah. So, as we like to say at the end of every episode, we have people everywhere. Well,
that's my line. We have people everywhere.
Well, the proof is now in the pudding. We had a little bit of fun to celebrate the James Bond fan community, to celebrate Christmas, to celebrate New Year's. We sent out an invitation to podcasts, blogs, what have you, websites.
Fellow podcast YouTuber agents.
Yeah, all those other agents out in the field that they have HQs elsewhere, but ultimately we're all double O's. Just off the seat of my pants. So essentially what we did, we threw out a trio of questions, and we wanted to know from our friends out there on the interwebs a few things that are Bond related and also Christmas and New Year's related. We wanted to know, what would you like to find under the Christmas tree on the morning of the 25th? What are your hopes for the world of Bond, the Bond brand in 2019? So sort of a New Year's question. And of course, the obvious question on everyone's lips, what do you want to see in Bond 25? And we got responses, to my surprise, considering that we're not that popular. We actually got some responses, and we're going to play those for you listeners. We want to thank, of course, the people that did send in those responses. Not knowing if we might get any more between now and the day we launch. I don't want to start thanking individual people and then I miss someone. So I will simply say thank you to those that participated, and whether you did or did not.
It was really appreciated. I had a good time listening to the ones we had so far, and if we get more,
all the better.
More the merrier, as they say.
And speaking of Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and Happy Holidays, if that's too offensive for you. I don't know what it's 2018. You can't possibly know what's offensive or not anymore.
Yeah, no, everything.
But we figured maybe before we start playing the MP3 recordings we received graciously, maybe answer those questions ourselves.
So what the first question was,
what do you want for Christmas, essentially, as a Bond fan?
0017.
Exactly.
Personally, I don't need a new tuxedo. I don't need or want an Aston Martin.
We already have our provider of clothing.
Clothing, yeah.
Our secret sponsor.
Yeah, we should eventually try and get him as a sponsor.
Maybe.
But, I'm a guy with simple taste. The thing I've been eyeing, my quick answer, probably a book, Forever and a Day, I still don't have.
I can lend it to you.
I know. I'll get my own copy. But the thing I've looked at, I'm like, I should get it, is the Q mug from Skyfall, the Scrabble Q mug. It's about $23 on Amazon.ca. I'm like, that's kind of cool. So That's something I wouldn't mind getting for Christmas, actually.
For the caffeine, for the caffeine needy out there, go get the Q Lab mug.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
And you?
Me, I was trying to think about that. That's actually, I actually thought that was the most difficult question of the three because, I could say the Q mug. I could say, I still haven't bought the 007 Diaries, which I've been wanting to buy for the longest time.
I forgot about that. Good point.
Yeah, I still haven't bought it. There's the book you bought a while ago, Shaken something.
Yeah.
Looks like a good book, but it's.
Shaken Mustard.
I figured if I would maybe as a subtle nod to one of our listeners, apparently, what I want for Christmas is a Bond experience. Hold on a second. Hold on there, Tiger. Don't get any ideas. What I mean by that is, I what my fantasy is? My James Bond Christmas fantasy is? Well, I could name a few things, but...
spend an evening with Dennis Richards circa 1999?
Among many other things. No, it would be to have like a $1,000 or like a $2,000 or $3,000 gift card for like Moores or something like that, and spend the day with someone that when I put my mind to it and a bit of backbone into it, I can find myself pretty decent clothing, but I don't know everything. I don't know all the styles. I might not always be accurate in what colors look good on me, what fits me, and so on and so forth.
What a stylist.
Exactly. Like
an actual
really
full-fledged
nasty, badass, multi-$1,000 gift certificate to Moores or something like that, and spend like 3 hours with this person and just like make me look like James Bond.
I love Moores.
My fantasy 00 Christmas gift would be like a sort of James Bond experience, rather than just like a product.
Moores as a sponsor, because
Yeah,
I shop there also all the time.
Yeah. Now, I walk in there every now and then I'm like, you know what? But there's that other place where that served me well so far. But one of these days, I gotta. Anyway, so that would be sort of my
good
fantasy.
choice.
Yeah. The next question was, what are your hopes for the Bond brand and the universe of 007 in 2019?
That's a odd question. Like I know we came up with those questions.
Well, you figured Christmas, New Year's, and Bond 25. Do the whole thing.
I don't remember my initial idea, but I think there's not that many Bond product out there that are that's. Yeah, my point. That's the only affordable. That's affordable. $20, like make it. When you go in the 007 store, everything is so overpriced.
It's also in British pounds.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the doormat that I bought it of a seller on eBay because I didn't want to pay $40 for shipping. It was ridiculous. So, I mean, either get a store that ships cheaper in the States or America, or licensed product that are affordable. My dream is
of the non-Funko Pop vinyl variety.
Yeah. you brought up, if you're gonna bring Bond to sort of a. I know technically Funko Pops are toys, but to me they are like toys. Get Todd McFarlane. He still makes action figures. Get a good line of 6-inch James Bond action figures. They haven't made much Bond stuff.
Get the kids involved, basically. Get
or the collector. But they have those dolls. But I mean, I'm like, they're too tall.
Big chief things.
They're
or
too tall,
called.
and they're overpriced. I mean,
I've seen the
not
video.
Overpriced, but it's not something I crave.
Yeah.
Either do a 6-inch Todd McFarlane, or do those